Had the police allowed the students to go to Orlando Stadium, you would never have had the June 16 uprising.
Whenever I'm asked about what is it that I regret about 1976, I always say I led children out of the classroom to be killed by police.
And the kids were like singing, chanting, slogan. For me it was like, wow, new thing, I've never seen something like this.
On that warm Wednesday morning of the 16th of June, I was at home preparing to go to work, and I heard some noises outside. When I got out, I see a march of students with placards. That was in Dube village, and immediately I decided to join them.
I was taking my little girl to school, which is, she was 3 years old. So I saw a lot of students around outside the classes. I was wondering what is happening. They said, no, we're waiting for our comrades from deep Soweto. They are going to Orlando Stadium. They're marching to Orlando Stadium. So I decided, okay, I take my daughter back home. And then I took my cameras and I started mingling around with them. Yeah.
We got to a place, a shopping center called Photojournalists in Dube village, and I was taking pictures. So one of the leaders came to me and said, please don't take pictures of individuals because we don't want the police to identify people. We don't mind if you take group pictures. That's when I saw a rock there and I climbed on it and I took this picture. To hell with Africans.
One of the police with the dog just, like ran to the kids. And two girls were running, and then that dog were following those girls inside the crowd. At the gate, the boys, they started stoning the dog, stabbing the dog. The police who were handling the dog was like following the dog, wanted to get the dog back. And then when he saw that they were killing the dog, he started shooting. Bah, bah, bah.
It was out of that dog that now they were left with no tear gas. They were left without a dog. Now they were just left to their guns. That's all that was left for them. And that's the time, that's the sad time of my own experience as a young person of those days. And this is the time where I become emotional, because it was in that particular time when we started counting corpses.
So I saw some white man was lying dead there, and I saw the youngsters throwing some dustbin over him, and the whole place was students all around now. They were coming from all directions to join the other students to get to Orlando Stadium. Had the police allowed the students to go to Orlando Stadium, you would never have had the June 16 uprising. So when they turned back, hell broke loose. Even some of us, on 2 occasions, I was almost hurt because the students didn't know the role of the media.
Students started calling me a sellout. I shouldn't take them pictures because I'm going to sell these pictures. But I said, no, I'm just a photographer, a journalist, and and they were very angry with me, and they chased me away.
We were scared of journalists because they would shoot or report, then you get arrested the following day. Not because they have, sold out, but they were reporting innocently and honestly. The harassment of Mbuyisa Makubu after that picture by was beyond this world. The work of the journalists that time and reporters was no more to be shooting on camera and all those things, but was more of helping you know, saving children's lives.
As far as I can remember, as I know, June 16, the day, the only death that I could think of was that of Hector Pieterson and the white guy who was there next to the clinic. A lot of ugly things happened the days that followed June 16.